Welcome back. Yeah, you're right, I did some cutting. This is a 6-rod attack on the ditch. Okay, first thing up, we're going to do a low diving crankbait. Oh, bounced off the wall there. While I was cutting, I heard stuff crashing back there. This crankbait, I think it's supposed to go 3 to 4 feet deep, right? That depends on how fast you're retrieving it. So it's perfect for this shallow water here, going back there because it's dark. Avocado chartreuse, the color of this low diver, is good color, good choice, right? Oh, that was a sweet cast. Pretty good distance back there. Just slow retrieve. It's just after 4 o'clock. We have a little over 2 hours before sunset. Everything's so quiet, so calm. Oh, we're gonna destroy it. I was hoping to get a reaction strike, but I'm probably scaring and spooking more than anything. Another awesome cast that went a good ways back. We're gonna do a slower retrieve this time. The slower you retrieve this, the closer to a topwater bait it becomes, because it's just right now should be like just barely subsurface. If you stop retrieving it, it comes right to the top. I might come back to this bait, but no interest in it right now. I'm not surprised. I do see fish feeding though. I've seen gar, but I'm seeing other things as well, which is good. I did bring worms, but we're not going to go there yet. Okay, so the fish that I see feeding appear to be panfish, right? They're coming to the top because there are a lot of small minnow looking bait fish here. I'm pointing at them. You might not be able to see them. The water is kind of clean, but chalky, I would say. I would describe it as chalky. So we're just a little over a foot underneath the cork with a sockeye jig. Maybe not the best color choice because of the sun being out like it is. Oh, is that a fish right there or a turtle? I just can't tell. It's kind of murky out here. Put that just ahead of him. That may have been a big cichlid right there. See if we can match the hatch. This might be a long shot because this is kind of a, the water might not be too clear if this is kind of light, but I think it's worth a shot. It might work just because there's so much sun out, right? These are kind of a green pumpkin sort of colors, these little, but they're the size of what's there. Not quite the right match, but they're really close. Oh, right as I was pulling it up, I had a bite. So I'll go right back down. I was pulling it up to get over that bit of weed in the water. So I'm feeling a little more confident about this choice. I think it's going to work out better than the avocado chartreuse. The avocado chartreuse will work out once we have less light. There's just too much light, I think, for that color right now. If this water was really dirty, I wouldn't be saying that, but it's the fact that it's just merely a little bit chalky, not dirty, just a little bit chalky, and there's so much light hitting it right now that I want to go with something just a little bit lighter, but not like as light as white. Might have to just give up on artificials for the moment. Before we do that, we'll take the cork off. Take this bait over here. This bait has had one bite. I'm gonna drop it down there and see what happens. Oh, we had a hit right off. It's not totally dark down there. There is some light hitting the water, but it is a lot darker than out in the ditch, obviously. Oh, there was another hit. Little stuff hitting it. Oh, another hit. Must be just a stack of fish back there. Oh, got hit a bunch of times and popped up here. About here, let me get this. You see, getting hits is pulling us off. This bait has got a lot of bites, but nothing serious yet. So many bites, they've almost took it off the jig, but nothing more than that. Give it a couple tries down here without the cork, and we might just have to like soak some worms and put some fish in the tote before I do what I really want to do, which is throw artificials. But you got to try different things, and sometimes you'll be amazed. You may be under the notion that one color is not going to work, but then you discover a day where you tried it where it did work, and you teach yourself why it worked that day. Well, water's a little cleaner, so you can get away with some things that you couldn't get away with before. Water's not always clean here. 9 times out of 10 is dirty. Oh, there was a bite down there. Little stuff seemed to love to just attack this bait. There we are definitely getting hits here. Maybe it's worth sticking with this bait for a second. Definitely worth leaving it on the jig and not switching until we lose light. Once it gets a little darker, we might want to go a little darker with our bait. But for the moment, I think this is a half decent choice so far. It's getting bites, it's just not catching quite yet. Ah, there was a nice bite. Still looking good. This jig that I'm using, this jig head, is made for solid body baits like this little swim bait, this little straight tail. I wonder what it is actually that has been biting. Is it cichlids? Cichlids are very, very aggressive feeders, right? That's why you see so many now in places, because they're so aggressive that they can easily outfeed their native counterparts, outcompete. I wish we had some overcast. That would make this so much better coming this early. And in reality, it's not that early. Three offset worm hook. I was throwing a Cinco weightless. That's why that's there. So here we have that bluegill I just caught. We're going to hook them right through the top right there, just like that. Simple. Drop them down. Now we got a leader. Let's actually drop him down right there. Got a leader on there that's 10-pound fluorocarbon, but the main line is 20. You could see that the live bait is quite active. I've got him right in front of a bigger pipe. I believe it's made of brick, at least what I can see. The top of it is brick, right? And it goes this way, it goes back that way, and it's really dark right there, so there could be stuff hiding back there, and they're gonna see him right on the edge of the darkness, kind of in the light. Gonna be a convenient ambush for them. Let's try the live bait down here so I can do other things. Oh, I got you outside the mouth. Ooh, ouch. Whoa. Oh. This is actually the first one of this session. They're good fighters. They're just not my favorite to eat. They're not bad. I just find them to be dry. They're not an oily fish. Not my favorite, but they're not bad. So far I've fished with 4 rods, only caught on 1. Bites on artificials here and there, but let's see if we can just keep going. Got 2 more rods here to choose from. Maybe things are getting better. We just need this sun to get down a little more. Try this straight tail bait again. This is a yam shad. Ah! My live bait line just went tight. Look at this. Oh, something had him. Changing out the low diving avocado chartreuse for a regular square bill avocado chartreuse. Oh, he's still alive. The problem with doing this with any kind of bait, especially this bait right here, is am I going to be able to get the fish through there? Some fish yes, some fish no. On this session I might not have showed you, but I tried out a lot of different things and I discovered a lot of things about baits that I haven't used before or in a while. So it's always good to come here and turn it into my test kitchen, right? Many times on many sessions I bring multiple rods and maybe I only fish with a fraction. But today we have fished with 6 rods. Well, not quite yet. Here's number 6. Let's get it down there. Doesn't seem really hot for artificials this afternoon. We just had little tail bites and I don't think from bass. So we are not going to do artificials. A little bit of a worm. We're also fishing the live bait, so we're going to try our best to keep those things apart from each other. Hopefully it all works out. Oh no. Did not work out as good as I wanted it to. We got a fish here, but we caught our other line as well. But there we go, there's our first bass. Okay, okay. The first toot of the horn means get ready to go. And there's the ding dong of the bells. Yeah, you're right. To me, I got something done. But video wise, it's just bait. That's all I'm walking away with. That's all that really worked. Though I did learn a lot about some baits that I've not really used before or haven't used in a long time. And I'm looking forward to using them somewhere else under circumstances such as what I found today. Cleaner water, right? When lots of sunshine, lighter baits. So it's always good to come here and turn it into my test kitchen. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel. And guess what? Yeah, you're right. I'll see you next time.